We begin this morning with former U.S. Vice President Mike Pence saying South Korea could help defend Ukraine's skies, not by sending its interceptors to Kyiv, but by handing them to Washington. Pence made the suggestion from Kyiv this weekend, at a time when Seoul is already fielding questions about North Korea's deepening role on the other side of that war. Our Do-yeon starts us off.
As Russia steps up missile strikes on Ukrainian cities ahead of the winter, and with Washington's own Patriot missile stockpile stretched thin after the war with Iran, former U.S. Vice President Mike Pence says South Korea could help. Not directly, but through the U.S. In an interview with CNN on Sunday Ukraine time, Pence pointed to this week's back and forth between President Trump and Seoul. He said it could be a chance for President Lee to step forward and make South Korea's interceptors, which he called highly sophisticated, available to the U.S. for deployment in the Middle East, in Ukraine, or with European allies. Under South Korean law, though, weapons classified as lethal can't be exported directly to a country at war. The back and forth that Pence mentioned likely refers to Trump's claim on social media that he asked President Lee to join U.S. efforts to pressure Iran over its nuclear program, and that Lee's answer was no thanks. South Korea's defense minister disputed that account, calling it inconsistent with the facts. Pence's suggestion that Seoul should make its interceptors available comes as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky claims North Korea is increasing its involvement in Russia's invasion. Zelensky said Pyongyang has agreed to send 30,000 more troops to Russia, with some reports putting the number as high as 50,000. Pyongyang has denied it, and Seoul has not verified the claim. In the latest report provided to the National Assembly, South Korea's military says the North is still preparing for the possibility of sending more troops, but sees no sign that a new deployment is imminent. It estimates the North has sent more than 16,000 troops since October 2024, along with massive artillery shipments. Battlefield data may also be improving the accuracy of North Korean missiles fired into Ukraine. Seoul also assesses that the North's short-range missiles are close to combat-ready, with a longer-range Hwasong-12 that can reach Guam being prepped for deployment. Its ICBMs could reach the U.S. mainland, but their re-entry technology remains unverified. Do-yeon, 아리랑뉴스.